On this week's episode of BJ in the Morning, we're going to determine if we can finish each other's
sandwiches.
That's what I was going to say.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
We're back at it again. Not in white vans.
Damn, Daniel.
What a dead meme.
Damn, Daniel.
We're just hitting the oldies.
I wonder if that kid still has a lifetime supply of vans.
I want a lifetime supply of vans. How can I?
You know how that happened?
He got viral.
He got viral.
I mean, he went viral.
He got viral. And
then he was wearing the white vans.
He went on LSD
degenerate.
Ellis degenerate. He went on Ellis degenerate. And apparently she gave him a lifetime supply of vans.
Are they all white? He only gets white vans?
No clue.
Because I hate white vans.
I hate wearing anything white.
Yeah, no, dude. Anytime I wear a light colored shirt,
yeah,
I know I'm going to spill something.
Dude, I have major jet black.
I'm sorry.
I have major jet black jet hair.
Jet hair.
Chest hair. Okay. I got jet black chest hair.
It peeks through?
It just pops right through.
Like, oh, I see. You have chest hair.
Occasionally, I will wear a white shirt, but it's like, come on, dude.
You remember how big it was in high school for everyone to wear the deep V white tee?
Yeah.
Everyone wore that.
Yeah.
All the time. I did. I know I did. You wouldn't catch me dead wearing a white tee now.
Especially not a V.
I haven't worn a V-neck since 2011.
I put on a V-neck that I found in my closet. I was going to donate it, but I was like, you know what? Let me throw it on one last time.
Yeah.
Dude, I felt like that shit went down to my belly button, dude. I was like, what is going on here? What am I, fucking Ric Flair over here? Or, who's the wrestler?
I didn't watch wrestling like
all
you
of
did,
them.
So.
All of them.
Anytime chest hair pokes out, I'm just like, Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. Yeah. What do I look like? Austin Powers? I do look like Austin Powers.
Underneath that shirt?
Yeah.
Dang. Take it off. No, don't do it.
Oh, God. Well, today, welcome to BJ in the Morning, and I'm Juan.
And I'm Brendan.
And today we're gonna finish each other's
sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say.
We had this whole bit where we were gonna do we're gonna finish each other's. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Sandwiches.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
Right.
But now we're explaining the bit that we didn't do.
I got excited. I just had to say sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
And each other's sentences.
The funny thing is we're setting it up to now where we're going to try to finish each other's sandwiches. Sentences. We're going to try to finish each other's sentences, but that is not what we're doing today.
Sandwiches.
Technically, we are doing that because we had someone, I guess, reach out to you with an idea for an episode. So we're doing that idea.
Yep. And I wrote it down immediately. Ellis degenerate. Thanks for the episode idea.
So today we're going to be talking about our favorite places to eat.
Favorite places to eat.
Yeah. Okay. One more time. You're gonna finish my sentence. This
sandwiches.
Time. We're gonna talk about our favorite places
to eat.
There we go. See, we did it at least one time. One time we finished each other's
sentences.
Now you can't stop. You're trying to not say sandwiches.
So, I was gonna say something, and it left my brain.
Okay, start saying it, and maybe I can finish it.
Sentences. Oh my god.
Sandwiches.
Anyways, that's what I was gonna say.
Sandwiches. This isn't the off the rails episode. We already did that.
No, it's not. So the reason why I thought it was a good idea to talk about it was so you guys, listeners or watchers, can get to know us a little better through the foods we like to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe...
Sandwiches.
Maybe...
Cookies.
Give you some ideas of maybe places you'd want to go eat or try.
You've probably eaten at most of these places because a lot of them are just national chains.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm a very,
true American.
Right.
McDonald's.
Right. Good old Mickey D's.
I don't even like McDonald's, to be honest.
I
know you do.
McDonald's.
The only time I ever go there is with you.
Dude, there's never a chance. There's never a time that McDonald's doesn't hit.
No, it's all the time.
It hits
all
the time.
No, okay, so the last time we went to McDonald's was after the show we went to.
Mm-hmm.
And how long were we in that drive-through line?
It was terrible.
It was like an hour.
That's just Phoenix for you.
But it was still like that food was not worth it. And who got sick after eating there?
Shut up. Don't even.
You.
Don't even bring that up.
You got sick.
Don't blame it on the McDonald's.
The Mickey D's.
The Mickey D's. Never blame McDonald's. Hey, I'm fat. Why? Not McDonald's. That's for sure. I'm not saying I'm fat. I was just making a don't blame McDonald's joke, I guess.
Sandwiches.
Anyways,
why don't we jump on in to this list?
Let's jump into the whirlpool.
The whirlpool. Where are we starting today?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches?
Yeah.
Are we really, or are you just saying sandwiches?
No, let's start with sandwiches.
Okay, sick. So there's tons of different sandwich places out there.
Right.
And the way that we want to really discuss these is just going over our favorites.
Yeah.
And then what are we doing at the end? Ranking overall favorite place
overall
to eat?
Favorite, top 5, top 10, whatever.
Okay, for sure.
Don't gotta be 5.
Yeah, and then this way too, we can quiz our audience and see what they like to eat.
Yeah, what do you like?
Because maybe there's something we haven't eaten that you want us to. As long as it's edible. So it needs to be edible.
And not sushi.
It could be sushi. Juan, you really just don't like sushi, huh?
I don't like a lot of things.
You're very picky.
Yeah.
But you're also not that picky.
Yeah.
We know pickier people.
Right.
But you don't like 3 things.
Yeah, there's 3 things that I will never eat.
But those things aren't foods, they're ingredients most of the time.
But there's a lot of things that I just sometimes eat, but would rather not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of McDonald's, I love my spicy chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Plain.
Yep, just plain.
I like it with just the bun and the chickie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Bun and the chickie.
Bun and chickie. I can eat 7 of those things, dude. I got one hand on my chickie.
One hand on your bun.
And my other hand on my dickie.
Moving on. This is again fucking weird.
All right, we're gonna start with favorite sandwiches.
Favorite sandwiches.
Do you want to go first?
Am I giving you my all-time favorite or just one off my list? There's a handful of sandwich places that I really love, and my biggest thing is my favorite food is sandwiches. In the most part,
Okay.
Sandwiches and burgers are my number ones.
So let's just go through it.
Okay.
And then before we move on, reveal your favorite sandwich.
Okay, so from my list, in no particular order, I have Jimmy John's on here.
Okay.
I really like Jimmy John's. It is fast. Their sandwiches are good. They're a little overpriced, I think, sometimes.
Okay.
and I get the same sandwich every single time. So like,
What sandwich is that?
the Italian nightclub.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like it. It's spicy. It's full of salami and pepperoni and stuff. It's
Right,
pretty good.
right.
It's a good sandwich.
Yeah.
It's a good sandwich. I like Jimmy John's a lot.
Most of these places, I get the same thing every time.
Yeah, or something very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because I think like the second one on my list is the same thing. Like, yeah.
Same type of sandwich?
Yeah, because it's Jersey Mike's. They're like the same. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
when I think of those two places, they're like direct competitors.
Never had Jersey Mike's.
No?
I've had Jimmy John's once.
Mm-hmm.
My mom bought it for me.
And you hated it.
I didn't hate it, but I think I was like super hungover that day.
Yeah.
And they just put like a ass ton of meat.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
ugh. Slimy.
I'm not sure if I
Slimy, but not satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Took you a second.
Right. So yeah, that was the only time I ever had Jimmy John's. I never really gave it a chance after that.
Mm-hmm. I used to have like a friend that worked with me, that also worked at Jimmy John's, so I ate there a lot. Blandest sandwiches for the most part.
Yeah.
But like overall, like you find your one sandwich from Jimmy John's or these places, and you're gonna stick with it.
So all of my sandwich options are hot sandwiches.
Okay. I have a hot sandwich one on my list too. So
my first one on my list is Firehouse subs.
Dude, I love Firehouse subs.
I go for the meatball.
The meatball?
The meatball.
That's funny because I think the last time I don't have Subway on my list, and there's a myriad of reasons why I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think I still have this vivid memory of us like going hiking or something.
Yeah.
And then afterwards going to Subway. Like it was like you, me, and Chris and someone else. And you were just like, I'm getting meatballs. And all of us were like, meatball sub after we've been in the sun all day? You fucking nuts, dude.
Meatball add pep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have not had the meatball sub from Firehouse sub.
It's delicious.
I always get club on a sub. That's my go-to.
Club on a sub.
Yeah, that's my go-to.
The meatballs there are pretty big. They're pretty good. They taste homemade. Not sure if they are. I feel like if they're okay, so Subway is definitely not homemade.
Right.
They're like frozen or some shit. I feel like
sandwiches.
Right. I feel like if Firehouse subs meatballs were not homemade in a way, they wouldn't be so big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
Sandwiches.
It's slowly losing its humor.
Right. So what's the next one on your list?
So I also have Baggins on here, which is a totally different kind of sandwich place for me. Like
isn't that kind of like soup and sandwiches type of place?
Yeah, but for me, like Baggins has always been that like it feels like a sack lunch kind of sandwich, like a picnic sandwich, you know? Like it's big pieces of bread. It's not sub sandwiches.
Yeah.
So I like it for a different reason, but it's like $15 for a sandwich there. And it's like, just make it at home.
Speaking of sack lunch sandwiches, my dad was in charge of packing my lunch in elementary school a couple times.
Yeah, I can see this going horribly.
So like if my mom didn't wake up or wanted to sleep in or was sick or whatever, my dad would make me lunch. One time he made me a peanut butter sandwich with cayenne pepper.
Of course he did.
And instead of giving me orange slices, he gave me
orange rinds,
lemon slices.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Was this like an April Fool's Day thing?
Nope.
Nope.
It was just a normal day.
You're like, I think it was like
actually it was
February.
It was my birthday.
Oh, was it?
I'm just kidding. I don't think it was my birthday, but I just remember like, oh, I hated when my dad packed my lunch because I was like, what did he do this time? But like when I was younger, I would forget. You know what I mean? I would forget that he did the last prank.
Yeah.
And then like the next time I had fucking, I don't know, Lucas in my sandwich. I don't know.
Just some random
some
crap.
crazy things. Thanks, Dad.
That just sounds great.
So, the next one on my list, another hot sandwich, Chiba Hut.
That's on my list too.
Is it?
I love Chiba Hut. I haven't been since they moved though.
I have.
Is it still good?
It's the same.
Someone told me that it wasn't as good.
Yeah, no, I think it's the same. I get the dank. It's the pizza sandwich, and still good.
I get the White Widow without mushrooms.
So
it's like chicken, bacon, ranch, all the things you hate.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, just the chicken. But yeah, Chiba Hut was on my list too. So
just
I
the
think
chicken, please.
I think that's my whole list of sandwiches, honestly.
I got a couple more. I had a place in San Diego, which I think there's one in Phoenix now, and there might be one in Tucson. I don't think so, but it's called Witch Witch.
Yeah, never heard of it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Also had the pizza sandwich. Delish.
So speaking of like out of town sandwiches, I had the best sandwich of my life last time I was in Seattle. Couldn't tell you where it was. Couldn't tell you
what
anything.
It's called.
No, nothing.
Nice.
But I went with my mom because mom's up in Seattle.
Right.
And it was like a deli. Like you could go and buy all these different things, they have like German stuff and like all that kind of like just different vibe kind of market deli, small little place.
Right.
The best sandwich I've ever had in my life. It was like thick cuts of like ham and like spicy peppers and stuff, and it was so good. I will go a million times. Like, Mom, next time I'm up there, we're going for that sandwich again because, and I just remember like. She's like, do you want a small one? I was like, no, I want a full-size one.
Yeah.
I demolished that sandwich. Like, honestly, just the best sandwich. Mom, you'll have to tell me. I know she's going to listen to this episode eventually. She'll have to tell me where this place was because it was great. We, like, made a whole day where she took me to this record shop she really likes. It was awesome. It was awesome.
And a delicious sandwich.
And the sandwich, oh, my God. Better than the records I bought. And I think I bought the Wonder Years record there.
Really?
Yeah, the Hum Goes On Forever. That's the record shop I bought it at. Was up in Seattle.
Sick.
But that sandwich though,
delish.
That would be my number one sandwich if I could pick one.
Okay, I have one more sandwich suggestion.
Okay.
Luke's. Ever been to Luke's?
Nope.
Ever heard of Luke's?
Nope.
It's a sandwich place.
I would assume so. We're talking about sandwiches.
On Thornydale.
Okay.
And the one that I've been to is on Alvernon. Alvernon. Because it's closer to my work. But meatball sub. Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
The meatballs, I kid you not, are the size of my foot.
No, they're not.
They're huge.
No.
They're not that big. But
You
they're
got big
huge.
feet.
I could barely put my mouth around it.
Around these feet?
Your feet?
No, not my feet.
You see me think about it a little bit?
Oh, it's not that kind of show. That's for BJ in the nighttime.
BJ in the evening.
BJ in the evening.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, out of all these sandwich places, then like my go-to, like if I can pick and if I have the time and the money and the resources, as you will,
Chiba.
No, I'm going to Firehouse.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to Firehouse because there's one like right down the road from where I work.
Yeah.
And it's just great. Every time I go, I've never had a bad sandwich there.
Yeah.
And I've tried like 3 different sandwiches, but I'm just stuck on the club.
I've only had one sandwich.
Yeah.
And I would agree that would be my favorite sandwich place.
And I know you don't like pickles.
Nope.
But the pickle that they come with, solid pickle. Probably my favorite pickle from a sandwich place,
well,
too.
It's not all super vinegary and wet and all that.
Yeah, no, it's just a really solid pickle. So
solid
Firehouse,
pickle.
if you're listening, if you want to sponsor or provide like catering, there's only 2 of us. It'd be really cheap for you, and we'll just keep shouting you out.
Or if you want to provide us with that solid pickle.
that solid. Just give me a jug of pickles.
A jug?
Yeah, you can buy a jug of pickles there.
A jug?
Yeah, like a fucking huge
jar or
no,
a jug?
jug. Anytime I think of jar, it's little.
Right.
Jug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Serve us that pickle.
All right, moving on because
What's
now I'm
next?
getting grossed out.
I got pizza as a next.
Great, my favorite topic.
I'm sure it is.
For any of you who don't know, I work at a pizza place.
Right.
I make pizzas for a living.
Make pizza?
Make pizza?
McDonald's?
No. But yeah, I make pizzas. I manage a pizza place.
Uh-huh.
That's what I do. I've done it for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time of making pizzas.
Yeah.
That's one year for each slice of the pizza.
Yeah.
There's 6 slices in the pizza.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Gotta quit. Can't go 7.
Gotta.
That's a mess up. You gotta call for a remake on that.
All right.
But pizza places are easy for me. I have 3.
Okay, go ahead.
My number 1.
And this is your top of the list? Or
No, just
first
on
on
my
the
list. The first one on my list.
Mhm.
Domino's.
All right.
I like Domino's. It's greasy.
Dude, I didn't even write Domino's on my list.
What the fuck?
But Domino's is on my list.
I'm just adding it in.
I've probably gotten Domino's the most out of all of these pizzas that I wrote down.
I'm constantly getting like buy one, get one free coupons. Buy half off. I just had one last week. It was half off any pizza.
Oh, yeah. One time, Maria and I ordered Domino's just like a couple weeks ago. And it was like, we're like, where the hell is our fucking pizza?
Yeah.
It took like an hour and a half.
Jeez.
And it said like, Roger's on their way to your house.
You're
and
like, Roger got
where
fucking
the
lost.
Fuck is Roger?
Roger's going on a cross-country tour with my pizza right now.
So then as soon as they dropped it off, we got an email saying, and that was a free pizza that we got.
Yeah.
And then we got an email saying, we didn't like the way we handled your order or something. Here's another free pizza.
Did you complain?
It's like, what? Did fucking Roger rub his balls on my fucking pizza, dude?
But did you complain, or they were just like
they were just maybe because it
proactive?
took so long. Yeah, they were like, hey, we didn't like the way we did it, or we're not satisfied with the way.
That's great customer service.
Great customer service.
And the pizza, it might be subpar sometimes.
It's good,
but overall, I love that. I love Domino's. Like, I'm always getting cheese bread or like the garlic knots or whatever they are.
Yeah.
And a pizza.
Yeah.
And my go-to pizza, you're gonna hate this, but I like
jalapenos and pineapple.
That's yours?
No, that's you.
No, it's not.
That's Maria.
Yeah,
jalapeno, pineapple.
Stop confusing me with your girlfriend. It gets weird. Like when you just kiss me on the cheek randomly, it really freaks me out.
Like, hey babe, good night.
Like, whoa. No, dude, they have a Hawaiian pizza on their menu, right? Mm-hmm. And then I just take off one of the toppings I don't like and then add banana peppers.
What topping do you take off?
I don't remember. I just always take it off.
Okay.
But like, I love Hawaiian pizza with banana peppers. Like, that's my favorite pizza of all time.
You know my go-to?
And I can't make that pizza at work.
What's my go-to?
Pepperoni.
And?
Black olives.
Sausage. I do like a good mushroom.
See, I hate
my pizza.
I hate mushrooms, and I hate olives. But also, like, pepperoni and sausage, solid. When I make pizza at work, like when I'm really just like, I'm gonna make a pizza today, it's pepperoni sausage.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it.
So Domino's is on my list.
Domino's.
Another one on my list is Peter Piper Pizza.
See, that's not on my list.
Peter Piper Pizza is the pizza people pick.
You love Peter Piper.
Yeah.
I do not. I don't hate it. I just don't like it.
You know, I was talking to never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
Great story, bro.
Yeah. So
sandwiches. But no, like Peter Piper's okay.
Right.
Anytime we'd go for like parties and stuff, solid. Love pizza. Love pizza parties and video games. I know I've been to a handful of parties there with you. My 21st birthday was at Peter Piper. Do you remember? Were you there?
I want to say I was there, but I don't remember.
Well, I mean, we drank a lot. No, you were there because your mom gave me alcohol.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, no, my 21st birthday was at Peter Piper because most of you guys weren't 21 yet. So I was like, where can I get beer and pizza? Oh, and play video games.
Yeah, it was just you, Devin, and Chris that were 21 at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the rest of us. And then we just went and partied at my dad's house.
Right.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Good time.
Wow, that was 10 years ago.
What else you got on your pizza
That was
list?
10 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
I turned 31 on Saturday.
This Saturday.
Shit.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Please don't. Please don't.
To you.
I don't like it.
Happy birthday to you.
My lower back hurts.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Oh, it's a Wayne's World reference. My bad. Okay, we're
Sorry,
digging it.
Mr. Peterson.
Wow, just giving my last name out there. Like, I'm just kidding.
How do you not know Brendan's last name?
Everyone who listens knows us in person.
Yeah,
so.
for real.
There's other people out there.
Happy birthday to you.
Well, thanks. That was very nice.
Dude,
of
that
you.
was better than Fergie at the basketball game, dude.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved every second of it. Honestly, like, nothing makes me more uncomfortable than when people sing me happy birthday.
Yeah.
Or when they give me presents. I don't
Yeah.
know how to accept presents. Anyways, we're talking about pizza.
Pizza.
Peter Piper. What's next?
What? Oh. Okay.
Do you want me to go? You want?
No,
I only have 3 on my list.
I'll go. I got plenty. Chariots.
Never been there.
Chariots. It's not Chariots Pizza, but it's just called
Chariot?
Chariots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got sandwiches.
What?
They got pastas.
What?
They got pizzas.
Okay.
They got sandwiches.
Uh-huh.
And I love their pizza. Although one time I found a couple bugs in my pizza.
Yeah, never eaten there.
Extra fiber, I guess.
Extra protein.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. But then we were like, you know what? Let's give her another shot.
I get that.
And it was fine.
As someone who works in like food, things like that don't happen. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so when they do happen, we're just as confused as everyone else.
Yeah.
Like when someone comes up and they're like, "There's a hair in my food," I'm like, "How's there a hair in your food?" A, we wear hats. Everyone's hair's tied up. Everyone does this. Everyone does that. Where did this hair come from? And it's not that I'm blaming anyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's that I'm becoming like a detective. I'm like, where did this hair come from?
Yeah.
I'm going full Benoit.
Yeah.
Like, Benoit Blanc over here.
Who's not doing the right thing?
Yeah, because I don't know where this hair came from.
Right.
It's shocking. So bugs, that's insane.
Well, okay. So after that happened, we had talked to somebody who works at another pizza place,
Mm-hmm.
and they said we did get mushrooms
Mm-hmm.
on that pizza, and they said sometimes the mushrooms attract bugs.
Yeah.
And sometimes the bugs will die in the mushrooms, and
So what I'm hearing then is they didn't wash their mushrooms.
yeah, probably.
That's gross.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had that experience. It's not even my pizza place.
It's delicious.
Yeah. What's next on your pizza list?
Yeah, I guess don't go there, but I will
Just make sure they wash their mushrooms.
I will continue to go. I think it's good. You
Okay.
got to get an extra well. I did that last time too.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get the extra well done.
Okay.
This next one I think is on your list and both of our lists.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
So you should say it. Go for
Is
it.
it Brooklyn's?
Brooklyn's.
Yeah,
And
Brooklyn's.
which is double whammy because they're on the same
they're on the same
street pretty much.
Empire.
Empire Pizza.
Two of the best pizza places I've ever been to, like in Tucson for
Yeah.
sure. I love both of them so
Mhm.
much. Brooklyn's, I feel like, is really great for like after the bars.
Yeah.
Actually, they're both really great for after the bars. Who
Yeah.
are we kidding? But like
Who are we kidding?
Brooklyn's, you get the slimy, greasy, like huge slice of pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And Empire's doing like crazy things with their pizzas. Like they're doing like fancy like flavors and stuff. You know what I mean? Like weird toppings, and I love it. And they have a bar hidden behind that place, which is really cool too.
Perfect drunk food.
Pizza is just a great drunk food. Pizza was my favorite food until I started working at a pizza place. So I love Brooklyn's a lot. It feels just like when you think pizza, like the pizza, like my mind goes to Brooklyn's.
Okay. So that's your favorite then?
Out of this list, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So is your list over?
Yeah.
Okay, so one more, and this is my favorite. It's my favorite. Well, god damn it, Peter Piper is my favorite.
Yeah.
But this other place is like so like drastically different than Peter Piper. But I've only had it a couple times, and it's delish. And I brought it up on the podcast before. And it's Transplant Pizza.
Yeah, you talked about it like last 2 episodes ago or something.
Yeah,
right?
It's like Detroit style pizza. Burnt, crispy, cheesy edges.
Yeah.
Square slices. Cupped pepperoni. Pepperoni.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like that. They like fold up when they get crispy. Yeah.
Perfect mozzarella cheese. And they have other options that are like crazy, like elote.
I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to go just
delicious.
for that.
There's other ones like buffalo chicken.
Solid.
I'm not really sure what else, but there's a lot of different like options. It's really good.
Yeah. Where is this at? I don't even know.
It's on Speedway and Swan?
Yes, on the other side of the fucking world for me.
Pretty far. We can go on Friday.
Yeah, maybe.
Happy birthday to you.
Anyways, pizzas. Number one for me, I'm going to go with Brooklyn's just because it's been like a staple in my life. You know, whenever we'd go down to 4th, even before we could drink, it's like, oh, we're going to a concert. Let's try to hit Brooklyn's first. Oh, we're going to just hang out on 4th Ave. Let's go to Brooklyn's. And then when we became old enough to drink at the bars, it was like, oh, let's hit the window at 2 a.m. and get a slice of Brooklyn's.
Exactly.
And then when we discovered Empire, it became like wherever we ended the night, that's the pizza place we're going. You know, like, oh, we ended at Cobra, Empire. Oh, we're ending up at Mr. Head's, Brooklyn's. You know. Yeah. So, but yeah, Brooklyn's has always been there, and it's a solid option.
So mine will be Transplant / Peter Piper Pizza.
Of course.
Is the pizza people pick.
Peter Piper, if you're listening, if you want to sponsor Juan.
If you want to sponsor me, I'm free.
He doesn't cost anything except one large pizza a week.
One a week.
One a week.
Well done.
What's the next category?
Fast food.
Okay, so I think we discussed like fast food and casual are like kind of all thrown in here.
So casual, when you said casual, I didn't really know what you meant. So let's explain what casual is.
So casuals, like fast casual is places where it's not necessarily like fast food, but it's it is food that is fast, but it's a little more upscale.
Right.
So think of places where like you go through the line, make your food, and then sit down with it. Yeah. Like you pick out your options.
So it's not necessarily a drive-through, but it's quick.
Yeah, it's still quick, but it's not like fryers and grills kind of thing. You know, like it's they're prepping the food. Like even Panda Express is on this like kick of becoming fast casual. You know. Yeah. Or like Chipotle is probably the number one that people think of when they think fast casual. Right. So yeah, stuff like that.
Do you want to kick it off? You want to kick her off?
I can definitely do that. So first on my list to go into this category would be Chipotle.
Oh my God, I love Chipotle.
Chipotle, I remember the first time I went to Chipotle still. I went after going to a movie. Yep. I went at the one at the Foothills Mall. Yep. And that burrito was like the size of my arm.
Massive.
It was giant. You know,
Yeah.
they're not that big anymore.
Yeah.
But I did switch to eating bowls,
Same.
and I get the same exact bowl every single time I go.
Same.
The only thing that changes is sometimes I get chips, sometimes I don't get chips.
So I get the same bowl, but the only thing that changes is sometimes I get queso.
Oh yeah, that too.
Sometimes I get chips.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I don't get chips. Sometimes I don't get queso.
Yeah, that I like their new queso. That one first queso they put out.
Sometimes if I'm feeling real hungry
And you're just blowing money.
I get a tortilla on the side.
I've only done that once.
Make my own burrito.
And then
you got
still
extra on the side.
Yeah, if you're going to Chipotle, get a fucking bowl.
Get a bowl.
Get a bowl. No burritos
Get a
here.
bowl. I actually got an email the other day from Chipotle,
and
they said, congratulations on being a Chipotle legend.
You're a Chipotle legend?
Legend.
Whoa.
And they said, since January, you've eaten Chipotle 28 times.
I just texted my friend and said I want Chipotle. So I hope when she listens to this episode, she can correlate this together.
Right.
But I really want Chipotle now. Can we wrap this up? Because I think they close at 10.
How many times have I eaten Chipotle in the last
28
months? 28 times.
I think I've only gone like 3 or 4 times.
I had Chipotle today, actually.
I hate you.
I'm sorry.
I hate at work.
I ate my Chipotle at work.
That's not the same. No, but I honestly, Chipotle isn't as good as it used to be, but it is still just such a like consistent food for me.
Yeah.
Like I know what I'm gonna get. I know what it's gonna taste like. It's always the same.
So, we're celebrities.
Sure.
What's your Chipotle Brendan special?
My Chipotle special, like
what do you order?
So I get white rice, double white rice. Actually, I do switch the beans every time. I go back and forth between black and pinto, but I would probably just do half and half because they're both good. Fajita veggies.
Okay.
Steak.
Okay.
Queso.
Yep.
I get the mild salsa.
Yep.
The medium salsa.
Yep.
The corn salsa.
Yep.
Sour cream cheese.
Yep.
That's it.
Cool.
What are you getting?
I get brown rice.
Pinto
beans.
Pinto's great.
Steak.
Always.
Double steak sometimes.
Sometimes when you're feeling sometimes you splurge.
$5.
Yeah.
First of all, Chipotle. What the fuck? $5 for like half a scoop with these fucking cheap bastards. They're like, oh, you want steak? All right, sweet.
So again, just working in food, like I don't complain. I know exactly what they're doing. Like I'm always telling like my people to do things that I don't. That like if people understood, if they had worked in food or if they had managed the kitchen or whatever, like there's a reason. Especially now.
Sure.
Does it suck sometimes when you're really craving steak and then most of your bowls everything but steak? Yeah. $5 extra though.
That's a lot.
I don't think I've gotten double meat more than twice.
Okay, so brown rice, pinto beans, steak, hot salsa, extra, cheese, sometimes queso. That's it.
Solid.
Easy.
Also, I'm just a sucker for their drinks that they have, the agua frescas. They're so good. I love them. If I will only get when I walk into a Chipotle, I look straight at their bubblers and I'm like, is that one full? Because I'm gonna drink all of it. It's like the apple cider one, the apple cider vinegar, and like I don't know. It's so good though. You wouldn't drink it.
Right.
But I don't know. When I walk in, I look at that, and if it's full, I'm getting a big ass drink because I want all of it.
Yeah. But the next one, you gotta have McDonald's, man.
Nah.
Gotta.
Not on my list.
Gotta.
We already talked about McDonald's for a little bit today.
Yeah, we did. So, but still, gotta be on the list, dude.
If I have to go to McDonald's, I'm just getting a McDouble and some fries.
Okay.
That's like, I will go to McDonald's in certain instances. Like I know after that concert, it was like one of the only things open, which is why we waited an hour. And what did I get? 2 McDoubles and a fry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But also, their
we
nuggies
already talked about McDonald's.
But McDonald's nuggies do slap after a night of drinking.
They slap always.
I've had
McDonald's
better
never misses, dude.
They never McMiss.
They never McMiss.
You best believe they never McMiss. You'd be Mick crazy to think that they McMiss.
Dude, the other day I had McDonald's breakfast. I ditched the McMuffins. And I started getting, I'm going to say the full, like, word for word name, okay? Hot and spicy McChicken McGriddle.
That's what they call it?
Hot and spicy McChicken McGriddle.
I think I have had that.
Delish.
It's so good. Anything with the McGriddle bun on it, though.
Yeah. Delish.
Yeah. I see what you're going
So, the next one on the list, Five Guys.
I love Five Guys.
I love Five Guys. Five Guys is good. I recently started eating. I got this off TikTok, but you order as a melt, so it's a grilled cheese. They turn the buns backwards. They grilled cheese it. With the meat.
Okay.
Inside.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Just order the grilled cheeseburger. They'll know what you're talking about.
See, I always just get a cheeseburger.
Although that one does get expensive because they go grilled cheese $4 and then it's like add patty $18.
So that's the problem with Five Guys is it is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
But it is. I think it's worth it sometimes.
Yeah.
Burgers are one of my favorite foods. There's not a lot of great burger places where you can just go and get it real fast, you know?
Yeah.
But Five Guys is up there. And
their fries.
Their fries are great. I know we used to go there all the time when we lived right up the road from that one on Ina.
Yeah.
We used to go like at least once a week. I think that's when we discovered Five Guys. Or anytime we go to Comic-Con, we go to that Five Guys because no one wants to walk that far.
Yeah.
You just totally got lost.
No, so I remember that one episode we were talking about the fake profiles.
Did you just get one?
We just got to follow.
Ooh, fun.
Hey, dear, if you want to see my hot photos, videos, or maybe get my number.
Ooh.
Just follow me, kissy face. And is that Kylie Jenner?
Is it a Mick kissy face?
It's Kylie Jenner. That's Kylie Jenner.
They're really trying. The worst part is people do fall for that. That's
the BJ in the morning.
Thanks for the follow.
Thanks. It'll be gone in 30 minutes.
Thanks for the McFollow.
I'm sorry. I had to interrupt because I thought that was funny. Okay, so let's go through the rest of these fast foods quick.
Okay, quick.
Fast for fast food.
Fast for fast food. So next on my list is In-N-Out.
Sandwiches.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
So In-N-Out is not as great as everyone makes it out to be. But
I love In-N-Out.
No, but I love it for what it is. It is cheap burgers, very quick, decent milkshakes, decent fries.
Right.
But their burgers, the fact that I can go and get a burger and fries and a drink for like $9 at In-N-Out until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Great.
1 a.m.
Is it 1? Anyways, I love In-N-Out for what it is. It's not trying to be a million different things. But what it does do, they do it well. Their fries, you have to eat them immediately or they suck.
Right. I get a 4x4.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I've only ever gotten that once.
Every time.
Senior year of high school.
Every time I get a 4x4. Every time. Sometimes protein style.
I did get animal style fries the other day. Have rarely ever done that.
Mm-hmm.
Solid.
Next, Chick-fil-A.
You're just like, fuck you and your animal style fries. Next.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, not on my list. I think I put Chick-fil-A down for later when we talk about chicken.
We'll talk about it later.
What
else do I got?
So I have
Jack in the Box.
fucking Jack in the Box. I think Jack in the Box is some of the most disgusting food I've ever had in my life. But after you go out drinking for the first time with all your friends and you order a shit ton of tacos and they give you a shit ton of tacos, Jack in the Box will never not be okay. You know what I mean?
So, yeah. There's a story to that.
There is a story to that.
And one time we did go and get drunk. We
We
had
were
a DD, right?
We were 21.
We had a DD.
We did.
It was
Someone,
someone's mom. Devin's mom? Somebody's mom.
I don't know, but you and me were in the back seat of this
And
car.
Artie.
And there was someone else.
Devin.
And there was someone else. But how did we order this food?
They said, Juan, order. I said, all right, what do we want?
A shit ton of tacos.
And yeah, I think Brendan or Artie says, I don't know, a shit ton of tacos. So I rolled down my window from the back seat and I said, yeah, excuse me, can I please get a shit ton of tacos? And they're like, excuse me? I was like, yeah, a shit ton of tacos. They're like, all right. And I don't remember how much it was.
Yeah.
We pulled up to the front. We got like 6 bags.
I think we took it back to your apartment.
Yeah, we got like 6 bags of tacos.
Yeah, and one bag was just hot sauce.
It was crazy. We got literally a shit ton of tacos.
They did it.
They did it.
And that Jack in the Box is now closed.
And we didn't wait as long as we waited in that McDonald's line.
Not at all. And it was still 2 a.m.
Yeah.
But yeah, I drove past that Jack in the Box today actually, and I was like, I knew what episode we were talking about. I was like, I can't wait to tell that story. Where we got a shit ton of tacos.
Right.
We ate tacos for like 2 days straight.
Yeah, I think so.
But
so let's move on to sit down restaurants.
I mean, we're skipping some fast food places that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, sorry.
But I can rope them in at the end. No worries. No worries.
Just hit them.
Oh, but they're places you're not gonna like.
Just hit them.
All right. So there's this place called Pure Poke.
Yuck.
They're here, local Tucson place.
Yep.
There's 2 locations.
Uh-huh.
They just opened one on the north side by me, and I went there 3 times in one weekend once.
Yuck.
Shut the fuck up. You can enjoy your McDonald's. I'm going to get poke.
All right.
Okay. So
all right.
out of fast food places, like of those variety, it's a toss up between Chipotle, Costa Vida, and Pure Poke. And I didn't talk about Costa Vida, but it's like the same thing as Chipotle. But also Illegal Pete's.
Illegal Howies.
Illegal Howies. That's a deep cut joke from season 1. But yeah, Illegal Pete's, that's solid.
I'm gonna have to say Chipotle, dude.
Chipotle's always there.
You're looking at the Chipotle legend, baby.
You're a Chipotle legend.
Look at me.
I want to be a Chipotle legend. Chipotle, if you're out there listening and you want to sponsor. All right, sit down restaurants though.
Yeah, let's do that.
I only have like 2 on my list.
Okay.
So number 1 on my list, and this is just for nostalgia factor, Applebee's.
Yuck.
Or was it Chili's?
Applebee's.
You remember how many times we went to Applebee's? Like,
yeah.
Between the ages of 18 and 24.
Maria loves Applebee's. And she, anytime I try to, ask her where she wants to eat, she says Applebee's. And I'm like.
But that's just out of pure nostalgia factor from like the nights we would go to Applebee's and they were doing karaoke.
Right. So, like, the nostalgia for me,
Mm-hmm.
just because it's not really nostalgia, it's my family goes here every
I've been there
fucking
with
birthday.
you and your family for multiple events.
Applebee's and Chili's.
They're both the same restaurant in my opinion.
Yeah.
But Chili's does have good, like, they're terrible, but they're great chips and salsa. I love their chips and salsa.
Another place my family likes.
Outback Steakhouse.
How'd you know?
Because you said another place my family likes, and all I can think of is how the Applebee's and the Outback Steakhouse are right next to each other.
It's Outback Steakhouse, and we go there for like almost every birthday.
Yeah.
Like anyone's birthday, we're like, hey,
Applebee's or Outback?
Outback.
Appleback.
Appleback. Apple Jacks. But
I think
Outback Steakhouse is delish.
the last time I went to Outback was with you and your family.
Really?
Yeah.
For your birthday?
No, it wasn't my birthday, but
Somebody's
it was
birthday.
either you or your brother's.
Yeah.
The other one I have on my list, it's not there anymore.
Whoa.
Must have not been important.
The next one on my list that I love, Cheddar's.
Cheddar's, never been there.
Dude, go to Cheddar's.
Yeah?
Or as I like to call it, Chudders.
Weird, but also the other one on my list is Red Robin.
Chudders. Oh, come on, dude. Red Robin.
Red Robin. I love Red Robin.
Dude, Red Robin is overpriced Burger King.
I still love every second of it. And if you can love McDonald's, I can love Red Robin.
Go for it, dude.
I like the bottomless fries and the campfire sauce. CAMPFI.
Last time we went to Red Robin.
Yeah, because you let me pick where we were going to eat.
I did like it. And Maria loves it.
Yeah.
She loved that you
That's
picked
why
that place.
me and Maria are besties. I don't know if we're actually besties. I love her, though.
Yeah.
But that's my list of sit-down places.
Do I have any more? Outback, Chili's. Oh. Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Although they always fuck up my order.
Yeah, always.
Always. And
But
I
them
always
rolls.
order. Okay, so I would always order medium rare,
Mm-hmm.
ribeye, or something good, something big.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a big boy. I'm a big hungry boy.
Yeah.
And I gotta eat. And they always make it fucking rare, like super undercooked. And they gotta send it back and bring it back, blah blah blah, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So now I started ordering sirloin 6 ounce, a little tiny boy,
Mm-hmm.
medium.
Okay.
It comes out perf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You cheated the system.
I did.
You know it. I don't have anything else on sit-down lists. Like,
I do.
I don't go out to eat.
Zen Burger.
That's pretty good.
Delish.
Been there one time.
Delish. That's where I got bubble guts from the milkshake that I talked about last time. So are we moving on?
Yeah, dude.
Do we want to do one more category or
I think we should.
just one?
Yeah, you pick.
I'm thinking chicken.
Chicken, I have 3 on my list.
I have a lot.
You love chicken. I hate chicken.
I love chicken. And like, okay, so on my list I have obviously Wingstop and Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, great choices.
I'm going to throw those out
No.
because I specifically want to talk about chicken sandos.
I don't. I've only had...
No, you don't have to. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I'm saying
I'm
number one on my
you
chicken
don't.
list.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry?
You don't have to talk about chicken sandos.
Okay. I won't.
No, I'll go first.
Okay.
just kidding. Go ahead. No, you don't have to talk about chicken sandwiches.
Oh, I thought you were going first.
All right, I'll go first. Shit. I guess I'm gonna say this because it's at the bottom of my list.
Mm-hmm.
At the bottom, meaning like barely made the cut.
Barely made the cut.
Popeye's chicken.
Popeyes. I've never eaten there.
They was popping when those chicken sandwiches came out.
Yeah, they sold out for weeks.
Yeah. It is good, but not that good.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
I think, actually, I've had Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
It was when I lived in Sierra Vista, and someone had to drive to the other side of town, onto the base,
Mm-hmm.
to get Popeye's, because that's where the Popeye's was.
Mm.
So they did that.
Right.
By the time it got back to us, they were soggy and cold. And we
Gross.
were working, so
Yeah.
then they had to wait even longer for me to eat it
Yep.
until I had a second to just scarf it down.
Right.
And it was cold, slimy, and that's my experience with Popeyes.
And yucky.
But on my list is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Uh-huh.
You and me both love Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, I love it.
The first time I met Maria was at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Was it?
Yeah.
Don't remember that.
We all planned to meet up and go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Don't remember that.
I do. Again, first time I met your girlfriend. But yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings slaps. Their wings are great.
Sure does.
Their sauces are great.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in forever.
What sauce do you get?
I like the Asian zing.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then their hot ones, the really, really hot ones where they're like, yo, you better be careful.
Yeah, I get wild.
Yeah? Is that up there? In the
That's
list?
the one below blazing.
We did the Blazing Challenge then in Sierra Vista once.
Uh-huh. Hot.
Fuck. Never again will I do that. What else is on your chicken list?
This is a chicken sandwich restaurant chicken / chicken nuggets and stuff. Not in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you go to Las Vegas, San Diego,
Mm-hmm.
Colorado, and I think there's one more. I'm not sure where that one is. It's called Crack Shack.
What?
It's called Crack Shack.
Never heard of it.
And I thought it was crazy. When I read it, I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Same thing. The first time I had it was in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I ate there. I was a little tips.
Yeah, just a little bit. You're in Vegas.
Just a little.
You're in Vegas.
I'm in Vegas, dude.
He's in
I'm
Vegas.
drinking all day.
So just a little bit.
Yeah. Just
a little bit drunk.
a little tips. You know?
Eating just really wanting some chicken
It
sandos.
didn't help that you couldn't bring drinks in. So I had to slam my whole
yard margarita.
Yeah.
Stop. It looks weird. It still looks weird.
I just got to take a sip of my margarita.
My yard-long margarita.
Oh, shit.
Brain freeze.
Brain freeze. Oh, God.
Luckily, I can get refills.
Anyway, it's called Crack Shack. I had it in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I took one single bite. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
whoa. So then, I've been to Colorado. I got Crack Shack. I've been to San Diego. Got Crack Shack.
Mm-hmm.
Every city that I've been in that they have it, I've gone.
Okay.
Yeah. I look for it now. What's the next one on your list, Brendan?
So that's the hard part.
Mhm.
Is I don't have a big chicken list because
Okay.
I don't necessarily like chicken, but Raising Cane's.
Okay.
I like Raising Cane's.
Not bad.
Their chicken's good, but it's that sauce.
You know why they didn't make my list?
Why?
They don't have barbecue sauce.
Yeah, they just got cane sauce. And
What the
ketchup.
heck is that? Canes?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Canes. Help your boy out, dude.
Yeah, help him out.
Fucking
Get him his stuff.
get me some barbecue sauce.
Some Barbies, dude.
What if I don't want cane sauce?
What if he don't want cane
Actually,
sauce?
I'm going to tell you for a fact. I don't want cane sauce. I don't want it. I'm sorry. Give me some barbecue sauce.
You just got to bring your own.
Mm.
Mm.
Next one on my list.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it recently. There's one brand new location in Tucson.
Uh-huh.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
What is that?
It's chicken.
Oh, is it hot? Did
They
Dave make
got
it?
a spectrum
Mhm.
of different chickens. They
Mhm.
got no spice.
Mm-hmm.
They got low spice. They got medium spice.
Mm-hmm.
They got hot. They got extra hot. And they got Reaper, which they make you sign a waiver
Oh.
to eat the Reaper.
Mm.
Okay. First time I got it, it was in Oklahoma. I just got hot because I was like, I don't want to go too crazy.
Wild and crazy.
Yeah, with the Reaper. which I do have to.
You fear the Reaper? Don't fear the Reaper.
So I got hot, delicious sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Like very, very extremely good sandwich.
Yeah.
And then I went to one in Tucson. I got extra hot.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
Not too spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Reaper. Holy fuck, spicy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Did you cry?
I took actually. So me and my friend like split
Uh-huh.
a Reaper sandwich, and I took one bite, and I was like, "It's a little heavy on the spices, but it's not very." Oh, there she is.
You saw the Reaper.
There she is. The Reaper's a she, dude.
Yeah.
She comes in with a vengeance.
Yeah.
She's hateful.
Mm-hmm.
She
lingers.
She lingers.
Doesn't let go.
And she is strong.
Yeah.
There's no getting away from that Reaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Until she's done with you.
You ain't going nowhere.
Got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of plate time.
Okay, and I have to bring up one more. If you're done with that, are you done with your list?
Yeah.
One more. Also not in Arizona. But I got this place in Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
And it is called Nashbird.
Okay.
And I ordered it on DoorDash, so it doesn't really give you any it doesn't really explain much when you order it, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what? I like hot food.
Yeah.
There's regular, there's hot. There's not very many options. Regular, hot, extra hot, and then the equivalent to the Reaper. I don't remember what they called it.
Yeah.
But it was something really hot. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that extra hot, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
Fuck it.
gonna go for it. I mean, I like really hot food,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't think it's not the hottest one on the list. So I was like, I got this.
Yeah.
I got a chicken sandwich
Mm-hmm.
with an extra patty. Extra chicken patty. It's not a patty, but
Yeah.
extra piece of chicken.
Yep.
I thought they were going to stack it like a double stacker. Well, they didn't. They put it separate in a different box. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just eat it like a chicken breast.
Yeah.
You know? So when I got it, I took one bite. I think that sandwich was hotter than the Reaper. Like, so hot. I was, within minutes, crying and snot coming out my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to stop.
Yeah.
I would take 2 bites and I would stop and be like, like, I couldn't hear, you know?
Yeah.
My vision's getting blurry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit was so spicy. I was like, I don't even know if the sandwich is good.
Yeah.
You know? Like, actually, it was good because the first bite obviously didn't burn, so it tasted good.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of that sandwich, no clue.
Taste buds gone. Burned to a crisp.
Yeah, that shit. And I ate the whole sandwich.
Jeez.
I did not eat the extra chicken,
Yeah,
dude.
no, you're...
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Whatever. But, yeah, that shit was so hot. If you like hot, spicy chicken...
Mm-hmm.
and you're in Oklahoma City, go ahead and get yourself some Nashbird chicken.
Sounds terrifying.
It's next time I'm definitely
One step down.
I'm just gonna get the
One
hot,
step down.
just hot. How
How
about you don't try to kill me?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How about you don't
How about you don't singe the nostril hairs?
yeah.
When I take a on my chicken sandwich. How about
You don't make me shit my pants.
how about you don't burn my fingertips when I'm just holding it?
Right.
Not from the temperature, but from the spice.
How about when I go to scratch my balls later and
Because you got crabs.
and And I still got a little like residue of hot sauce on my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And
then he's peeing straight blood.
And it's so hot that everything's burning.
Yeah.
How about you don't do
Then you
that?
really think you got crabs.
How about we finish each other's
sentences?
Sandwich sentence.
But Juan,
Brendan,
we've talked a lot about food today.
We have.
There's a lot of food places out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because as we kept talking, I kept thinking of ones for the other categories that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
I had to change my favorite sit-down one to Anthony's in Washington.
Okay.
Just because the fish and chips there are solid.
Delish.
Love it.
Yeah.
Anytime I go. I know. When have we gotten to Washington together?
Never. I'm saying I've never been there.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
We'll shoot an episode there.
Let's F and G.
We'll just say it's a business expense. Just write it off.
Write it off as a tax expense.
But one, we live in a world where anything you want is at your fingertips, right? You can get anything you want to eat anytime for the most part. So all of these places we've talked about today, what's your go-to? What are you going for? Like, if you could eat at any of these places, just right this second, what's your go-to?
Well, I am a Chipotle legend.
Mm-hmm.
That is always my go-to. I will say, though, after having Dave's Hot Chicken, I might have a new go-to.
Oh, yeah?
I wish it was closer.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm ever in that area, I'm getting Dave's Hot Chicken.
Solid.
So, Dave's Hot Chicken, if you want to sponsor the podcast.
Yeah, just send over some Reapers.
Give me that Reaper, baby.
We'll eat them live.
That's a good idea.
Shit. That's where the episode just cuts right there. No, but for me, dude, like, I know you absolutely hate it, but like, I want to be a Chipotle legend. I love Chipotle.
Go for it, dude.
I think it's my go-to, like, most of the time.
Yeah.
But pure poke.
Yuck.
Shut the fuck up. I don't know. I just love it. It's good. It's fresh. It's a local business. I'm gonna support them.
It's Noah's Arcade.
It's fresh. It's hip. It's Noah's Arcade. No, but seriously, like,
let's bust a move where the games are play. It's hip. It's fresh. It's Noah's Arcade. When you said that, it's all I could think about.
Yeah, no, I could tell.
Sphincter says what?
Come again? Sandwiches.
Thank you for listening to BJ in the morning. Oh wait, you said Chipotle?
I think it'd be Chipotle.
Sorry,
or pure
dude.
poke.
Okay, yuck.
Shut the fuck up. When did I ever say yuck to anything you said?
I don't know.
Fucker.
Anyways.
But yeah, no, Chipotle's up there. I think it's tricky though.
I feel like you need to become a legend just like your good old boy Juan.
Let's become Chipotle legends together.
I'm already a legend though.
But like together.
So
that we could both be legends.
So we're going to have to start next
Legends
year.
of the Hidden Temple.
Legend
of Chipotle.
Thank you for listening to BJ in the morning.
Thanks for eating with us.
Thanks for finishing our sandwiches.
Thanks for finishing sentences for us. And we might talk to you next time.
We will.
Oh, no, we will. My bad.
We'll
my bad.
definitely
I
talk
lied.
to you next time.
We'll talk to you next time.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at BJ in the morning _.
Also on TikTok at BJ in the morning _.
Also on YouTube at
BJ in the
BJ
morning.
in the morning podcast.
What? And then if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or anything like that,
give a follow, give a review.
go hit that follow button, hit that review button.
Smash it if that's what you're into.
If you're into that. I don't know. People say that on like YouTube, right? If you're watching on YouTube, smash that like button, drop a comment. Tell us your favorite fast food / taco / sandwich / casual sit down /
chicken sandwich
place. And just remember, eat what you want, dude. Live your life. We only do it one time. And
we will finish your sandwiches
later.
Peace.
It's crazy. We finish each other's
sentences.
That's what I was gonna say.